Good morning, students. Today's topic is types of chemical reactions. In last topic, I explained what is chemical reactions or what is relation of chemical reactions and chemical equations. In this topic, I explained types of chemical reactions. Which type chemical reactions present in this chapter? We all know that a chemical change bring about a chemical reactions in which reactants combine together to form one or more product. During this chemical change or chemical reactions involve the breaking of old bond which forms between the compounds and formation of new bonds. A chemical reactions involve no change in mass. The total mass of products obtained is always the same as that of the total mass of reactants used. So, in chemical reactions, no change in mass number. Total number of mass equal to product as well as reactants. The chemical reactions can broadly be classified into following types. First, combination reactions. These are also called addition reactions. Next, decomposition reactions. It is also called subtraction reactions. Next is displacement reactions. It is also called interchange reactions. Interchange reaction is the common name of displacement reactions. Next, double displacement reactions, and last, oxidation and reduction reactions. This is also called redox reactions. Redox reaction is the combination of two reactions, oxidation reactions and reduction reaction. So it is called redox reactions. First we explained combination reactions. What is the combination reactions or addition reactions with example? The chemical reactions in which two or more reactants reacts together to form a single new products is called combination reactions. Repeating again, when the chemical reactions in which two or more reactants reacts together to form a single new products is called combination reactions. In these reactions, two or more elements to form only single compounds or single products. Reactants combinate may be brought about the action of heat, light, electricity, pressure and catalyst. Example of this reaction is reactant A plus reactant B react with each other and gives AB products. Reactants are two but products are only single. This is the main property of combination reactions or addition reactions. Products obtained a single number. Reactants are two or more than two. Next example of the combination reaction is combination of hydrogen and oxygen. When hydrogen is made to burn in an atmospheric air or oxygen to forms single products, water. So here hydrogen is the element and oxygen also elements. Both are react with each other, then gives single compound water. So this reaction is called combination reaction or addition reaction. The next example is combination of carbon and oxygen. In this reaction, carbon or coke or coal. Carbon powder is also called coke or coal. Is burned in oxygen gives carbon dioxide. It is also a single product. So this reaction is called combination reactions or addition reactions. The next example is the combination of hydrogen and chlorine. So this reactions, hydrogen in the gaseous stage, chlorine is the gaseous stage, react with each other to gives HCl or hydrogen chloride. Next is the combination of sulfur and oxygen. Sulfur reacts with oxygen gives sulfur dioxide. Next is the combination of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. So this reaction, carbon monoxide and hydrogen combine each other or reacts each other gives CH3OH, methyl alcohol. Upper side of the arrow gives temperature and pressure, and lower side of the arrow gives this compound or combinate compound called catalyst. It is used when reactions done slowly and fastly. So presence of these materials, carbon monoxide reacts hydrogen gives methyl alcohol. Here is formed only single compounds, these called combination reactions or addition reactions. All example is the combination reactions or addition reactions. The next reaction is decomposition reactions or subtraction reactions. So decomposition reactions or subtraction reactions. The chemical reactions in which a compound splits into two or more simpler substances is called decomposition reactions. Or reactant substrate to simpler, two or more than simpler compounds or elements called decomposition reactions or subtraction reactions. Repeating again, when in chemical reactions compounds splits into two or more simpler substances or reactants, splits or subtracts two or more than two simple elements or compounds called decomposition reactions or subtraction reactions. The example of decomposition reaction is shown here. AB subtracts gives A, B, or next AB subtracts C or D new subtraction materials. So this is called subtraction reactions. In these reactions, reactants are single condition. Single reactants subtracts two or more compounds or elements. In decomposition reactions can be brought about an action of heat, light or electricity. Heat, light and electricity are different forms of energy and causes breaking of bond in the molecule of reactants to yield new products. Decomposition reactions completes or simpler type three forms: thermal decomposition reactions, photochemical decomposition reactions and electrolytic decomposition reactions. When decomposition reactions caused by heat, this is called thermal decomposition reactions. Next, photochemical decomposition reactions. When decomposition reactions caused by sunlight are called photochemical decomposition reactions, and when those caused by electricity is called electrolytic decomposition reactions. The example of the thermal decomposition reactions: when reactions brought about by action of heat is called thermal decomposition reactions. When calcium carbonate heat and break down to simpler compounds or molecules, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This is called thermal decomposition reactions because it's complete the action of heat. Heat used as a catalyst in these reactions, so this is called thermal decomposition reactions. Calcium carbonate also called limestone and calcium oxide called quicklime. The next reaction is thermal decomposition reactions of lead nitrate. Lead nitrate break down into simpler compounds: lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen in the presence of heat, so it is called thermal decomposition reactions. So this example, take 2 gram of lead nitrate in test tube. in and hold it the holder and heat it over in burner, and after some time you source in upper side of test tube brown colors fumes are obtained, and lower side the test tube yellow colored lead nitrate is formed. These brown forms is the nitrogen dioxide and yellow color is the lead oxide. So, lead nitrate decomposed in the presence of heat gives brown fumes nitrogen dioxide and yellow colored precipitate lead oxide, and one gas is obtained. This is called oxygen. So this reactions lead nitrate decomposed gives lead oxide and nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. And these reactions complete the presence of heat, so this is called thermal decomposition reactions. Next is the electrolytic decomposition reactions. A chemical reaction involving decomposition brought about to the process of electric currents called electrolytic decomposition reactions. When electric currents is passed out, a chemical compound decomposed to simpler compounds. These are the some example of electrolytic decomposition reactions. Electric decomposition of water to hydrogen and oxygen is also termed as electrolysis of water. This process called electrolysis of water, and this reaction is called electrolytic decomposition reactions. The next example of electrolytic decomposition of sodium chloride. When electric current is passed through sodium chloride, it gives two simpler compounds or elements, sodium and chloride gas. This process is also complete electric current, so this is called electrolytic decomposition reactions. Next is the photochemical decomposition reactions. A chemical reactions involving decomposition caused by the action of light or sunlight is called photochemical decomposition reactions. Some example of photochemical decomposition reactions. First, silver chloride. The white color material break down or decomposed in the presence of sunlight to gives Ag plus Cl in simpler compounds. Ag is the silver metal which is grey color, and chloride is greenish yellow color materials. Silver chloride is decomposed the presence of light product. This is called decomposition or photochemical decomposition reactions. The next example of photochemical decomposition of silver bromide. Silver bromide decomposed in the presence of sunlight to gives sodium metal and bromine. Silver is the metallic gray and bromine is the reddish brown color. Two simpler elements or products are obtained. The decomposition of silver bromide in the presence of sunlight, so it is called photochemical decomposition reactions of silver bromide. This reaction is very important because this is used in black and white photography. Repeating again, this reaction is very useful because it is used black and white photography. So it is very important reactions. The next type of chemical reaction is displacement reactions. The chemical reactions in which an element displaces some other elements form a compound is called displacement reactions. Repeating again, when chemical reactions an element displace some other elements form a compound is called displacement reactions. So these reactions AB reacts with C or reactants use AB plus C and products are AC plus B. C displaced in the place of B and gives AC and B. C displaced B and take the place of B, so gives products AC plus B. So this reaction is called displacement reactions. Some other example of displacement reactions is given below. So this reactions displacement of copper in the help of iron. This reaction iron displaced the place of copper and new products iron sulfate and displaced copper is other. Copper sulfate is actual color is blue when iron nail is dipped here, then it displaced copper's blue colors and gives iron's green colors. So this activity take the iron nail and cleans it thoroughly with the help of sandpaper. Take a test tube, copper solution or copper sulfate solution, it is blue color and it dipped a iron nail with the help of thread. After 30 minutes, you observed carefully, you saw the color of this solution and color of this solution is changed. This solution color is blue, but this solution color is light green, because copper displaced by iron, so this blue color displaced and iron's light green color is obtained. The next example is zinc reacts with copper sulfate and it displaced copper with the place of copper sulfate and gives zinc sulfate and copper. So this reactions is called displacement reactions, because one element displaced the place of other elements. The displacement of an element by some elements is according to particular series called electrochemical series or metal activity series. These reactions obtained this series according to this series. The higher activities metal displaced lower activities metals. So these reactions, iron is more reactive than copper. So iron displaced the copper his proper place. So other reactions, zinc is also higher activities than copper. So zinc displaced the place of copper in copper sulfate and take this place. These metals take higher place than copper. So zinc and iron is more reactive than copper. In these reactions or all examples, the metal which metals are used for displacement, these are more active than other, which are bring displaced the place of lower active metals. So these all reactions called displacement reactions or displacement metals. Other example of the iron displaced hydrogen to the hydrogen chloride solution and gives FeCl2 iron chloride and hydrogen. In this example, which metals higher active or upper side of hydrogen, these metal displaced the dilute acids or dilute aqueous acidic gives hydrogen gas or hydrogens placed displaced. So this reaction is also called displacement reactions. All reactions show more reactive metals displaced a less reactive metals from its salt solution. More reactive metals displaced less reactive metals from this salt solution. So Here we stopped the types of chemical reaction. This topic I explained two reactions of or two types of chemical reactions. Three types of chemical reaction. First, addition reactions or combination reaction. Second, subtraction reactions, and third, displacement reactions. In next video I explained other two types chemical reactions, double displacement reactions and oxidation reduction reactions or redox reactions in detail with example. Today's homework is right now. The first question is write some other example of displacement reactions. Next questions, write what is effect of any chemical reactions, heat, light, electric, pressure and temperature. And last question is, show any other activities which shows the thermal decomposition reactions of your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.